We got Mr. Rick, our special guest. We got Nikolai. We got, who is that, Maria. And, of course, we got Mr. Burton. Mr. Burton, we're ready when you are. Take it away.
Thank you very much. Hey, first of all, I want to thank you guys for being here tonight. We got really exciting times right about now. A lot of you guys right now are waiting for a lot of the new updates, a lot of the new things that are coming. And I also have a special guest, one of my partners I've known for over 20 years. Me and this guy sold life insurance door to door in the streets of Southeast Washington, D.C. in the hood.
Hard hood.
and we made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You know, we didn't even know what we were doing.
That's right. That's right.
So this guy is a professional when it comes down to marketing and sales. He is my partner who brought me the Get Credit Repair software. So he knows this thing inside and out. It has been a building over the last, 10 years? You've been trying to get this thing right, Rick?
Well, 15 years is how long I've been affiliated with it, but 10 years is where we've been to get it to the point that we have it now. So we're really excited about it.
Cool. So before we get to Mr. Rick and we go through the details, let me give you guys some of the updates. Don't forget, if you got any questions, to ask your questions on the post we have in our Facebook group, and I'll address them as we go. So let's get down to business. Number one, I want to thank Maria, Nikolai, and of course Gloria for getting us back, in action and running things. Because this is not my expertise. My expertise is making money, helping you guys make money, and sometimes I need help on getting the technical things together. And thank you again, Gloria, for that bit of help, as you always do. One of the biggest questions we're having right now is, when is SmartMark coming back online? So I spoke to SmartMark this morning, probably about 12 afternoon rather, and they said roughly about 10 days or sooner or a little bit later is when it will be back into activations. Activations will hopefully resume roughly around 10 business days. It could be sooner, it could be a couple of days later, but that is the recourse of what will be happening very soon. Also, the speed of getting your new dealer codes. Today I got 2 dealer codes in about 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Both of them. And so things are starting to roll really quick. Also, when you do start activations again, you'll be able to get your digital phone numbers, and you'll be able to actually get your number fast and get your residuals even faster as well. Okay? So I think that's the question we had for that. I still do have phones, Android phones, if you guys need them. And at a discount price. I still have the boxes if you guys need those. Anything you guys need, to sell to your customers or you need for yourself, let me know. I do have them available when you need them. Not available to put inside of a back office as of yet. Okay. Now, over the last couple weeks, we finally got in the actual nice presentation of our SmartMark deal as a funnel. We had that funnel video finally out, and we'll be able to start using it more once the activations get to the point where we are selling and activating on a regular basis. Okay, so that will be pumping out. We'll have a lot more capture videos, capture pages, landing pages, and so on that's coming. And right now, if I were you, what I would be doing right now with the GMC Inc. is I would be out building my list right about now. I would be out there collecting names and information and data with the capture pages we already have. Remember, we do have capture pages that do not relay exactly to SmartMark. It can be for anything you want it to be. I don't know if you guys start playing with that yet. It's in your landing pages and capture pages and marketing tools inside the group. I haven't seen any of you guys use that yet. So get into the back office and start using those capture pages and landing pages that are made for you to be used for any kind of product. Okay? So don't forget that. That is in there. Let me see what we have over here. Okay. All right, reading the notes over here. All right, guys, don't forget to ask your questions in this group. So, what other updates did I miss so far that I have not answered for you guys for our last questions we had for? I think we had the questions for when the SmartMark started. I told you about that. Our capture pages and landing pages are definitely coming. More of those are coming. We have a complete system coming up for our credit deal. I got programmers I mean, I got Silver to Advertise guys. I got Michael Mansell. I got these guys working day and night, putting together funnels, websites, the whole 9 yards, costing me a merry fortune to get it together. You guys will have actual access to this stuff in the next couple of days. This thing will be launched, hopefully way before Friday is what I'm told. But there's a lot of moving parts. Let me tell you how it's going to go. You guys will be able to sell this product to be able to get people in at the $39.95 a month membership rate. You'll be able to get a whole bunch of people in just on $39 a month. Okay? Then those who own the product, who actually spend the $450 to actually own the product, your commissions will be paid. Your commission will be $125 paid out weekly. You'll make $125 paid out weekly for those who actually own the product. Okay? Those who do not own the product, you still get paid. You'll make a little bit less. You'll get paid $75 for those of you who do not own the product. You can still sell it as long as you're paying your monthly $39 a month. You could be in the company. Now remember this: you guys will make a hella residual now, because right now I have like 200 or 300 people at my inbox right now trying to get in to GMC to be able to sell this new credit product, credit software product. And they're also wanting to still get into our Smart Mark deal as well once it gets back on the actual line or back to activations. So there's a lot of good things happening. Not only will there be the Smart Mark, their credit, there'll be other major things that I'm working on in the background that I'm bringing to the table to put in our back office membership for people to be able to market. The more value that I bring or we bring to the back office, the more you're going to get your people who are be staying in at the $39.95 a month. That means that will build your residuals up to $1,000 or $2,000, $3,000 per month, just off of $39.95 per month. The reason being is we're not going to be charging people an arm and a leg just to join the company. That's where you're going to lose a lot of people, because everybody can't afford to pay $450 or $500 or $1,000 to get into your deal, but they can afford $40 a month. They can pay $40 a month, get in our system, right, and be able to promote our product, and you get paid a monthly for them keeping that. Okay, so that's how you want to market and promote this deal. We're going to be promoting the membership, and then people can come in, pay the membership, you get your monthly residual up really, really high, and then you'll make $75 paid weekly if you own the product, and $125 if you own the product, $75 if you don't own the product. You'll be able to make enough money within that deal to even upgrade if you wanted to. So I hope that probably makes sense to you guys. Any questions about that, be sure to put it in the group. So, without further ado, hope I'm not going too fast for you guys. Pretty excited here. It's been a rough day, or a really busy day. I want to introduce you a guy who I've been in business with for a long time, close friend, and his name is Rick Phillips. Rick Phillips is one of the founders of this credit software. He's the one guy who brought it to me and made me one of the #1 top resellers in the entire country of this product, meaning there's not hardly anyone out there right now who has this actual product, period. Just us. So Rick, what I want you to do is I want you to tell the people more about yourself, tell people about the product, what we have coming, why it's so exciting, and what's going to be happening in the near future.
No doubt. Rodney, thank you. I appreciate that. Most importantly is that Rodney and I, we have a serious background in terms of business. We've known each other for 20 plus. We've been in the grind in sales and finance, and we've always became someone that we can rely on each other in terms of something that comes about that's great. He'll share with me, I would share with him. But this particular product that we are launching, which we just launched March 1st, is a very unique product because timing is right. At this point in this country, there is over 62% of this country that have derogatory credit that falls below 600. And credit repair companies are popping up everywhere. And I've been a part of credit for so many years that I really know it enough to call myself an expert. not knowing more than most, but just expert enough to know that it's a product that if it's marketed in the right place, that people will gravitate to it, and they'll resonate with the fact that it works. The reason I love this product is because when you look at credit repair companies across the country, they make commitments and promises that they're going to wave some wet magic wand and your credit will become completely to a point where you are able to borrow, buy houses, buy cars, get jobs, or whatever the case may be. And that's simply not the case. I'm not going to denounce any companies, but I will say that the expectations are too high for people to pay the type of money that they're paying. They're paying thousands of dollars to get their credit repair, and then they have a monthly payment that ranges anywhere from $59 a month to $89 a month. And that could create a huge amount of money over the lifespan of someone trying to do something that essentially you can do yourself. Which is why the software is so important, because we created something that you can sit in front of a device that we're going to give you, and with that device you can actually get your credit uploaded in real time, free of charge, and you can start deleting, you can start correcting, and most important, you can start looking at your credit yourself, opposed to allowing a stranger that you would have to provide your social security number, your birth date, your address. All these things have to go to this credit repair company that possibly could do something with your credit that you don't know about. So we've decided to create a product where you can do this yourself. We provide a device where when you go into this device, the software can be uploaded. Once the software is uploaded, you have a very simple tutorial that will walk you through the steps of what needs to be done to correct your credit, and then it does exactly what credit repair companies does. But the most important thing is that you are in control. Until it's done, you're in control. There's nothing a credit repair company can do for you that the software wouldn't do. So we're excited because we got it at a price that's affordable for everyone. We feel that our price is very affordable because we provide them something that has added value that it's not even affiliated with the software. I mean, you get a tablet, you get a smartwatch, all that has value. So when a person purchases the software, in real time they get it, but then we ship them the device in the smartwatch within 48 hours. So no one is going to be unhappy. I mean, we just recently, as I shared with Rodney today, we launched a campaign in Memphis, Tennessee, and we did 300 sales. Within the course of 7 days, 300 people purchased the software, and we have no one that's dissatisfied because you get results. Your results comes in real time.
Hey, Rick,
Yes,
Rick, guys, remember this. This is the only software that has a 90-day money-back guarantee, by the way.
No doubt.
A 90-day money-back guarantee. And they get a $700 value with a smartwatch phone, by the way. That watch is a phone.
Yes, sir.
It's a phone. And
Yes,
nice, not no junk. It's very, very nice. And let me show you guys. I do have the actual product. Whoa.
And I think I have a smartwatch I can present to you. Give me a second.
Yeah, I have the tablet right here. As you can see right here, it comes in a very, very nice suede, cover, tablet, and it has the actual keyboard. It's very, very nice. Very, it comes with Microsoft Office and Word already on it.
Yes, it does. And Windows.
And the new ones that are coming out will come with the actual software on it. I think what I'll do is we'll have a button on our site that says, do you want your software to come to you via email or on your actual tablet? And the reason why Rick decided to use the free tablet is because so that way no person would have an excuse to say, well, I don't have a computer. So now they have the computer to put their software on already.
Correct.
So there's no excuse. So now they can buy it. Now, let's say a person says, well, how soon I need my money, I'm short of money, because that's why they created that in the first place, right? Thinking that way, right? But so
Absolutely.
what if they have to get the software? What if they get the tablet? What if they get the smartwatch? They already have a $700 value, which means they can go and sell this and get their money right back.
Which we don't encourage them to do.
If you don't care if you do it, but you do
But if they wanted to, they could.
it's there. I'm not saying to go out to do that, but
Yeah.
think about the value that you already have with this. A $700 value, smartwatch phone, and a tablet. Suede, I mean, it's nice. It's very, very durable. It ships out in 48 hours. The software by itself is worth $450. And let me tell you something else. Okay, Rick didn't tell you. I hate to cut him off. I got so excited.
Oh, go ahead, brother. I'm excited.
There are others who want to sell this, or are going to sell this for $599 upfront plus a monthly fee.
That's right.
Plus a monthly fee, and getting it, by the way,
Right.
and getting it.
That's right.
We'll be offering this for $450, a lot less price, but no monthly. And the guys who purchase the actual product, even if you don't, use it, you're going to get paid $125. Those who do not purchase the product, you're still going to get paid. You get paid $75 until you're ready to upgrade, and you can't beat that with a stick. I'm sorry, Rick. Go ahead.
No, you're right. You're right. I appreciate you edifying it that way, because that's exactly what it's meant to do. We sold this software 10 years ago without a device. I mean, you had to buy the software, and then essentially you had to load it on your computer, whatever the case may be. And we found that people would let the software sit on the shelf, and we didn't like that, so we decided to find ways to increase the uses of it, and also create a way that the people wouldn't have excuses to not use the software, because it actually works. I mean, it really, really works, and we keep it very simple enough to say, when you go through the tutorial, it tells you what button to click, it tells you what information to put into the software, and once you put the software into function, it's begin to tell you exactly what it's doing. It'll create letters for you, it'll tell you where to mail them to, and that's all credit repair is. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. Credit repair is just a means of communicating with the credit bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, which is your right to do so. It's not like you have to hire an attorney or someone that has a license to do. License for credit repair are really just a license to do business. It's not a license to get results. So we expect to launch a campaign to reach millions of people, because we know where the people are. I mean, we have the cities where people credit is in a situation where half of the city have derogatory credit. So we target that area. Rodney site will launch tomorrow, where you'll be able to see exactly what the program consists of. There's a video in there that talks about it. There is information that we give the client so they'll know that it's not just information that will leave them, because they have the software, which means that it's always their software. It never goes away. They don't have to ever worry about the software vanishing. And at the end of the day, if they follow the software, we guarantee that within 90 days, they'll get some results. And they'll be happy. If not, we'll return their funds back, and they can keep the tablet and the smartwatch. That's how sure we are that there'll be some results done. So other than that, we're excited. We're truly excited about the fact that it's now the time to really show people that are out there that have been taken advantage of that this program works. You don't have to deal with all these credit repair companies. You can Google credit repair companies right now, and you'll find thousands of them. And they'll tell you, I want you to give me X amount of dollars and $59 a month, and we'll get your credit repaired. And at the end of the day, they're doing something that you can do yourself. That's what we're excited about. It's a software that works, and we don't have any complaints about it. So we're excited that Rodney is coming on board. But before I go, I want you to show you what this smartwatch looks like. This is a smartwatch. It's a very nice smartwatch. It has phone capability. It has email capabilities. It has music. We can actually sell this for more than what the software costs. But they get this free of charge. So we've added value just to make sure there don't be anyone complaining about the product itself. So with that being said, if there's any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer it. But I'm excited about Rodney coming on board. He's a master salesperson, and I expect him to be someone that I probably won't have to do business with anyone but him. We want the whole country. And in May, we will be launching the product in Canada. And we'll also be converted into Hispanic. Right now it's an English version, but we're getting ready to convert it into an Hispanic version. So it's no stopping us once we launch this product.
Okay, Rick, what I'm going to do is, thank you very much for that great presentation and great information. I mean, I love that.
Thank you.
Tell the guys why they're in a better place working with GMC than anywhere else with this product. Number one, I'm partners with the owner. Number one. Number two, I mean, I can get a lot of things done and added, taken away to make sure that it is customized, to us.
Yes.
You can't go around us unless you got a lot of extra money.
And not to mention that we are the only one that has it. So
yeah,
it's the reason that I launched it the way that I have is because when I first was doing this, there were other resellers out there. Now the software is only in the hands of our company. So we're not worrying about anyone circumventing us. And even if they do, which they won't, when you're dealing with someone like Rodney and myself, we're made for this type of thing. I mean, we don't mind going out and work. We don't mind sharing information with our team so that they will be educated and knowledgeable enough to say, this is what I have, and you get the support that you would never get from anyone else. I mean, Rodney has all the support of our company. He's the only reseller that we brought on board, which I'm contemplating not bringing any others. And, I think that he's just an awesome brother when it comes down to helping his team. That's what I love about him.
Thank you. Let me play devil's advocate here for a second, so I can, be on the other people's side, so they can see where things are coming from. Rick, so what's so special in the software that somebody just couldn't go out around and Google and find themselves? Tell them that.
Well, what's so unique about the software is this. If you Google software, you're going to find companies out there that give you maybe a box you can buy, and you can download it into your whatever, but it doesn't have the support that you need, the technical support that you need, and it don't have the devices that we share. And it don't have the knowledge of what we provide. We provide ebooks, we provide incentives. There's no one that's giving away tablets and smartwatches. So no matter what you find out there, you're going to end up finding a credit repair company. And they're going to have the same software that you have, but instead of giving the software to you to do yourself, they're going to charge you to provide the same service because they have the same software. And instead of sharing the software, they're going to use that software and make you pay them so much money. And we want to stop that. Meaning that if I wanted to be in the credit repair business, I could, because I have the software. I just don't want to be sending letters out, taking phone calls. You don't have to do anything but sell the software. You're not in the credit repair business. You're not telling people how to do their credit. You're just giving them the software and the device. Credit repair companies, they have to communicate with the people, and they don't have a national audience because they can't go anywhere and do credit repair because there's licenses involved. But to sell the software, you can sell it nationwide because we're not a credit repair company. That's very important to know, that I don't ever want you guys to start talking about credit repair because we're not a credit repair company. We sell the device and the software that allow the customer to do that in which credit repair companies does for them in simplicity. That's what it is. And that's very unique and very important.
Okay.
In other words, Rodney, I can charge you right now $1,000 to do your credit with my software. And why wouldn't I do that? Is because it's time consuming. And in sales, you don't have time to be spending 5 months on one client. That's a lot of time for $1,000. You can make $1,000 a day with this software because all you're doing is selling and you keep moving on. That's the unique part about it.
Good information. Appreciate that. Another question. People want to know that if they purchase the product, and by the way, the product is $450. Somebody asked what the price of our product. Our product, our software, with the free software, tablet and watch is $450. Okay. Now, Also, they want to know when they buy the product, can they use the product for someone else? Because I know I saw in a video it said that it can be used for 3 people. If I saw in the video that you sent me, is that changed or how does that work?
Well, what we do as an incentive, typically when people have derogatory credit, they have family members that have derogatory credit. The software can only be used on one device. And we did it that way so that we don't have people doing pirates and reselling the software themselves. Even though there's 3 devices, I mean, even though 3 people can use it, 3 people still have to pay for the devices, or they're going to have to load the device, the software on another computer. We did it that way because we really are trying to give people added value, and we don't want to take away that 3 people uses. But we're finding that when people know that they can use it, they want those devices. So if they get those devices, they have to pay you another $450 to be able to use that software, because it only works on one device at a time. Once you put it on one device, it's gone. You can't load it on another. You can't load it on that same device anymore.
So that means that the person would make more money because they sell it for $450. They make another commission, right?
That's right. Absolutely.
So good. But the software, from what I've seen, also has a lot of meaningful information that'll help you in the future if you wanted to charge somebody as a consultant. I mean, they tell you, all kind of information you don't see out there. And the letters provided inside this system are the letters that scared the devil out of these other creditors.
Absolutely.
These aren't the regular letters that you see online. These are letters that are provided and put together to scare the pants, and some of the same letters that has sued Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion and won.
Yes.
These are those type of letters.
That's
Not the average, letters. These are the letters, man, that would scare the devil out of people. Out of these large corporations.
A lot of attention. Once you send them over, you're going to get a response. Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, when they see these letters, they know they have been prepared by some of the best attorneys out there. They can't overlook them. And by law, they won't overlook them. Most important is that when people send letters out, they have to be prepared correctly, or they will be kicked out of a system, which is an algorithm that individuals and humans don't look at the letters. It's done by a big computer. You have 400, 500, 600 million people. There's no way a human can look at each letter. So it's an algorithm in the computer that picks up the letter and have to respond to it. That's how powerful the letters are. In other words, if you try to write a letter yourself, it goes to the computer, it kicks it out if it doesn't have the right language. With these letters, it gets attention from the algorithm in the computers, and it goes to the appropriate people so that they can respond to it. And that's all you really want. You want to respond.
Now, Rick, question from Leah Fike says, what if something happens to the computer? How do you still have the software?
If something happened to the computer itself, then we're not into the techno aspect. We're not computer engineers or computer repair companies. You would have to take your computer and get it repaired, but the software is never low. I mean, you have keys. These are digits that you would always have in your email. So if your computer should crash and you have to reboot it, and you have to get it started or get it repaired, then once the computer come back up, that computer would recognize that software key.
Plus it'll be in the email.
Correct, because it stays in your email.
Okay.
It doesn't go anywhere.
Now, Leah Fike says, is there any woman size on the smartwatch? I doubt that. Regular size.
Say that again?
Is there any woman size on the smartwatch?
And women's size?
Probably one size at all?
Yeah, we just create colors. It fits everyone. I mean, it comes with a band that has holes, but we chose colors of red, white, and black. Women typically like the red ones and the white ones. I've seen a few men that loves the white one and the black one, but women typically like the red one and the white one. So we chose 3 colors, which you can choose the color that you want.
Okay, Rick Bruce says, my FICO score is 825. Can this product do anything for me?
You don't need anything. What do you need? It's not a toy. Listen, people. It's for the people that you know that will never see 825, even with the software. This is not a software. If you go and buy a Range Rover or a Mercedes and say, wow, I'm not going to make the payment. Let me put the software out there. It's not that. It's a software where you get one shot at it. You got one shot at it. They're going to get to a point where they know that you are someone that's trying to manipulate the system, and we don't teach that. So if you got 825, it's no good for you. You are perfect at 825 in every aspect. But for those that are less fortunate than you, and we're talking 60% of the country, they have never seen 825. So we want those people. So it can't help anyone other than adding things. I forgot to mention that. You can always add things to your credit to make it stronger. The software has the capability of doing that. So if you want to add some trade lines, you can do that.
Also, remember this. I'm going to give you a little bit of advice, Bruce. Sometimes 825 is not that good. The higher, sometimes your credit being that high, scares some creditors. Just so you know that. I mean, it's not always good to have that high. And people don't really look at anymore at your credit score.
That's
look
right.
at your credit history.
That's right.
You see how long people have trusted you and how much they trusted you with.
That's right.
Okay? Now, guys, I'm going to give you, I got this letter in the mail today, and I want to show you that it worked. I'm going to read you the letter, let you see it for yourself. This came in the mail today, February 24th. There's my name in here. I'm going to cover my address once you guys show up my front door. You see that? Let me see.
Oh, wow.
All right. Now, what it says is, Dear Rodney, congratulations. Based on a review of your credit account, we have increased your MeQ Visa credit card line up to $6,500. This came in the mail today.
That's what's up.
Let me see.
Excuse me. Hey, you want to take me in this again?
You guys can see that. If I can't see it, I'll copy later on, put it on the actual page. But yeah, from using this, I just got a $6,500 increase today by using this on credit card. $6,500. So it's definitely working. I got it. I'll put a copy of that later on inside the group so you guys can see that. So let me answer a couple more questions. Blah 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 blah. Leah Fike says this, that, and the other. Thank you. Evelyn is finally on. Brian's. Okay, Rick, question. Well, me and you've had talks before, and you've mentioned to me, I know I shouldn't bring this up if you don't want them to know this yet, but I want to keep these guys excited. So I'm going against your rule a little bit. I'm bending the rules a little bit. Tell them the excitement of how you will be able to provide business credit as well. Can't hear you.
Hold on a second. Rick, unmute your microphone. Look at the top of the screen. The microphone should be white. If it's red, click it.
Okay, it's white. Can you hear me?
There you go. Hear you.
Well, we also have a software for business because business now are utilizing the same type of program to create business credit. A lot of people go in business for themselves and they utilize their personal credit to get business things that they need for their company. They don't know that Equifax, Experian, Dun & Bradstreet provide a business credit program where you can actually build your business credit and you can borrow using your business credit without even utilizing your personal credit to get credit cards, automobiles, loans, whatever the case may be. So we're going to be launching a business software that essentially does exactly what the personal credit does. And as Rodney stated, we're using it now. I'm selling it, but we haven't launched it to the public yet. I just do it for people that I know. But within the next 90 days, it'll be available to Rodney to be able to offer to his clients as well. It's a great product. It's business credit. It creates a credit score for Equifax, Experian, and Dun & Bradstreet. Imagine going into a bank or a car dealership and saying, I want to buy a car, I want a credit card, and instead of them looking at your personal credit, they look at your business credit, which has no regulations on it. That means that it could be as high as you want it to be, and you get recommendations on how much lines of credit you're going to get once the software completes itself. So that's an awesome product that I've been affiliated with for over 20 years. I use it myself right to this day.
So, Rick, let me ask you another question. Now, great information, by the way. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
What is the importance of a person's? I mean, we're online. We're online marketers. Me and the guys that are talking to you guys right now, talking to or listening to. We're internet marketers, and we got all kind of. We sell all kinds of stuff out there. Tell us why this type of product is way more important to an individual like us than anything else. So what can this do for our life, our lifestyle, this credit product?
Well, the reason that it's everything about business and everything about network marketing and everything about products and services is timing. We just went through a credit crunch, a mortgage meltdown that is still affecting people to this day. And people have no ways of trying to fix their situation, so they wait 7 to 10 years to do so. So right now, there's not a city or state in America that you could offer your product and there'll be a high demand for it. It's going to sell itself. If you're a marketer and you can actually, reach out to people and generate leads, you're going to get people that's going to buy the software because it's not something that they want. It's not something that they feel that they should have. It's something that they need. Back in the days when we used to do credit repair, it was a thing that people wanted it because they wanted to get a nice car, get a nice house, credit cards. Now everyone pulls your credit for just about everything. So you can't even get the right job, or you can't even get the proper insurance, or you can't even go and apply for things that you could centrally apply for yourself without people pulling your credit. So what we tell people is, don't look at it from the standpoint of cars and credit cards. Look at it from the standpoint of life. It's a high demand for it. In Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, which we are getting ready to target, 75% of Baltimore have derogatory credit. So you can walk down the streets and people are going to buy it from you. Detroit, over 82%. Memphis, Tennessee, we have stats on that. So Rodney will be able to provide you and say, you want to make a lot of money? Go to this city. Launch a campaign in this city. Because those are the cities where we target. So that's why it's the best thing, in my opinion, that are out there now, because it's a high demand for it.
A good thing, the one thing that we have mute your phone, mute your face for a second, Rick.
Okay, let's wait.
Yeah, click on it. Okay. One thing that's very important that what we Simple to Advertise and myself are going to be doing, we're going to be creating some incredible funnels. We're going to be creating a lot of co-ops. We're going to be creating a lot of captive pages, landing pages, U-Draw, commercials, and a lot of stuff to help you guys market this product. Number one, this is not something, it's a hard sell. You know if your credit is bad or not, okay? And us as full-time marketers, we need credit because sometimes, even though you have cash, you don't always want to spend your cash on everything and be cash broke trying to run a business. I mean, these kind of things can break you. You know what I mean? For example, me starting this business right here, I mean, it's expensive paying these programmers, getting the reselling rights, getting this done. It's very expensive. And so sometimes credit can help you out in your business as well as your regular lifestyle as well. So I think it's very, very important. Every person who is out there, I believe, who is not Bruce, needs this product. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a couple more of these questions and see what we have. I'm glad I can help you. Hey, Rick, somebody said you look like Flavor Flav. Can't hear you.
Oh, gee.
What'd you say? I can't hear you.
Should be my wallet. I hope I get as much money as he got.
Exactly. I was Felix talking that shit. Okay, it says any conversation was okay. I think we're just about done with a lot of the questions here. I hope we got you guys pretty much excited about what's coming and what I'm bringing to the table, what GMC Inc. is bringing to you guys. GMC Inc. man will be a household name soon with a lot of the things we got coming. We got Smart Mark right now, coming back on board. We got my main man Rick here with the credit repair software deal, the credit repair business software deal, and we'll be bringing other things as well to the back office as well. And we're not actually trying to get all the money up front from an individual. As long as they can afford to set our membership for $40 a month, they're in business to start marketing our product and making money on both sides, and we're making a residual as well by helping each one teach one. Okay, we're almost at 10 o'clock. So guys, if there's any other questions or anything that Rick would like to offer, oh, by the way, Rick, are we still going to be offering the free trip, also the vacation?
I'm going to let you decide that on your own. I will discuss that with you because we're offering it. But if you want to offer it, we have a way for you to do so. Right now, we are offering it. Everyone that clicks onto our link, they get a free trip.
Okay. Explain to the team what that in details.
Well, the trip is where you can actually, it's a lead capture for us. So when you go on our website, you click this tablet that we have, and it captures your information. When it captures your information, we give you an opportunity to get a free trip to various cities across the country, where you get hotel accommodation, and in some instances you get airfare accommodation. So we have those certs, and they're 100% accurate. They work. People do use them. It's just a lead capture. That's what I use it for, to capture leads.
Okay.
If you decide to offer it, I'll give that to you.
Yeah. I'll talk with the team and see, because we're already giving so much value right now. The tablet, and the tablet is, it's very, 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 very nice tablet. I really like it. I have it. It's very, very high quality. Very high quality.
Very nice.
Very nice, guys. This is not no run by the mill cheap software. This is nice.
Top of the line.
Top of the line. Okay. So at the end of the day, if they don't use their software, you got a nice new laptop. Okay.
That's Rodney.
Yes.
On that laptop, are we able to put our install kits in it?
No. That's
okay.
Inside the smartwatch. Yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. But you might have to download the app somewhere else.
I got you.
I don't know if the smartwatch can download apps yet.
Okay.
And Rick, can that watch have apps on it?
I don't think this one can. It's not an Apple, but there are watches that you can add apps on it. But you can definitely add apps on the tablet because it's got window-based and Office. So,
Okay. Well, maybe later on we'll offer. We're thinking about changing the watch to a smartphone. Am I right, Rick?
Yes, we are.
So,
yes, we are.
Guys, we might just change that smartwatch.
Yes, we are.
The good thing about working with my man Rick here, we're able to change any of these things that we want. We can change it to, get a brand new, bottle of cologne, or whatever. We can change whatever you want to get, So in the near future, we're going to be thinking of ways to make this a lot more incentivized.
That's right.
Guys, and give a lot more value back to, the field, so these sales will be easy. And with this sale, you should not be doing one a day. You should be doing 5 to 10 of these a day.
Absolutely.
This is not a hard sell, okay? Not at all. I wish you guys right now can see my inbox of guys saying, Rodney, my whole team is ready to sell this. Rodney, my whole team is ready to sell this. I had a guy on the phone with Rick, won't say his name, be one of the top marketers on the entire internet. Am I right, Rick?
He's ready to go. Yes.
Ready to go. Ready to take his whole team to the next level. Got a call from a guy from minutes ago, initials RD, I won't say his name. His whole team is ready to go. So guys, GMC right now will be the first ones to be able to market this, to go out there and get these people before they go out there and get them.
Right.
All right? So just be aware that tonight, if I were you, I'd be on my page right now, taking down names and numbers, kicking ass and taking names, getting ready to blow this shit out the water for next week and this week. So, I'm not playing here. Rick's not playing here. We're not here to play.
Definitely not.
We're here to get paid and create serious credit. We're trying to do 1,000 of these a month minimum.
Hey, Rodney.
Yes.
Will we have approved ads or flyers for this, or is there any particular language you guys want to use?
We're allowed to use any language you see on our website, which is a lot of language. One thing you cannot say is we're not in the credit repair business. We're not licensed to say that.
That's right.
We're not in a credit repair business. We offer a software that aids you in getting your credit repair.
That's right. Well, we provide some information. We have some marketing material that I'm going to pass on to Rodney that we use. That we have some postcards that we pass out, which Rodney he's an expert at that. So I think that whatever you need to, as far as marketing it, we cannot do anything that he can't do. He's excellent at that. But we use postcards. We use, we run ads on various types of social media sites. We have a lot of people that's excited about it. So it's easy to market.
We're going to get, Rick has PDFs of actual PowerPoint presentations.
We do. We do.
We're going to take that PowerPoint presentation and we're going to be adding it to our back office as a tool to help you guys do big, like rooms full of people or big giant hangouts or webinars, which I'll be doing with me and Rick. Me and Rick will be doing several of these weekly, to the public. So I'll be doing some heavy marketing and putting, 1,000 people in a hangout, 500 people in a hangout in a webinar room, and doing some big, things like that. And you guys are welcome to bring your whole team of people who you want to buy this product to these, and we'll help close them for you, and you get paid. As long as you bring the traffic, we do the work. So right now, we're just building these steps and get them in place.
Right.
Everything takes a little bit of time. We don't want to, we have a lot of attorneys involved in this, so we got to do things right. But to answer your question, Nikolai, anything you see on our web pages is what can be said. You just cannot say you're in the credit repair business. You have a software that aids in the credit repair. Am I correct there, Rick?
Yes, you are. You're correct. Yes.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Is there anything else that we shouldn't be saying or
That's not credit repair. You can say anything you want. Just don't say you're in the credit repair business.
Hey, Rodney.
Yeah.
Would it just be, in good practice, in keeping with what we do right now with the SmartMark product, to say that the laptop and the watch are complimentary versus free, so that you also avoid any issue in that area as well?
Well, Rick, we can say free or incentivized.
Yeah.
We can say complimentary. We can say free, because we're actually paying for it on the back end. Me and myself and Rick, we're paying for the product, but I don't care what you say.
Right.
Because legally, we are giving it to you guys, and me and Rick are paying for it.
Thank you.
Rodney, when will the business one be available?
Rick?
Well, we're selling it now, but I'm going to offer it to Rodney probably once he launches product, which I think he should be ready to go he will be ready to go this week. I would say probably within the next 30 to 45 days, he'll be offering the business offer.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
With that, because you mentioned DNB for Duns & Bradstreet, a lot of people have no clue what DNB is or what actual business credit actually means. If you don't have an actual business, would it be more beneficial if we hosted a separate webinar to actually go into detail and explain the products? I'm not sure, how many people out there listening right now actually knows what it actually means to have DNB business credit.
Right.
And they may be mistaken that for thinking that, they just get it, the business side of it, and they just have business credit, and it does not actually work that way.
Well, we have I have a PowerPoint presentation that we use. It's a very simplicity PowerPoint presentation. It starts from the beginning to end what business credit is. So I'll provide that to Rodney. He can pass it on to you guys. So if we do a webinar, we can actually put that presentation online and go from A to Z on what business credit does. So that's a great question. A lot of people don't know about it, but I can tell you that it's a very powerful product to have a Dun & Bradstreet Paydex score, an Experian IntelliScore, where you can actually borrow money without using your personal credit. That's very strong. So I'll provide that to Rodney, and when he's ready to go, I'll be more than happy to do a webinar for him.
Guys,
Awesome.
what's gonna help me get ready for that what Rick's talking about, is we do a lot of sales very, very fast. Got to show the company, the parent company, that that we're worthy of. You just can't put this in the hands of anybody.
No doubt.
This is not put this in the hands of people who whine and cry, and this is for serious people only, is what he's talking about. And you gotta be ready for that. DMB is on a whole nother level. It's not no social security number. It's not no EIN number.
No.
DMB. You walk in there with DMB or Dun & Bradstreet, you get anything you want. You get lines up to $2-3 million for the blink of an eye.
It's powerful. It's powerful. Very powerful.
Right, you're right. You're right about that. That's why I said it needs to be clear as to what this is, because I have a DMB account, and it's not like just regular credit.
Oh no.
Believe me. I think that when people realize the power of it, they'll never use their personal credit unless they have to. You have to always separate.
A lot of times, I'm talking to my big business partners, or I'm buying some business, and they say, well, how's your credit? I said, well, I don't need credit. I have DNB. An established DNB. Like, what is DNB? They never heard of a Duns and Brad. You know what I mean? That's foreign to them. But people who are in big business, that's how they buy big buildings, and the huge buildings. They buy their established trade lines on their DNBs. Other words, Dun & Brads. So when you guys get a chance, go and Google DNB or Dun & Brads. You get a great example of what that means and how powerful that is to you, and what the product that Rick has available for us, how we're able to use that to make money, and people definitely will want that more than they would even personal credit.
They will.
Trust me.
They will.
They want that more than a brand new Virgin on Sunday. Trust me.
They want that every day. Absolutely. But right, I appreciate you bringing me on board, man. I'm excited. I think I want you to call me later because I want to talk to you about some other things. But it's great meeting you guys. Rodney will be lunching this week. He's already ready to go. We're just going to load him up tomorrow, and you will see an awesome website that dedicated to this guy.
Oh, guys, these guys have been asking me when. That's why I've been telling you all the time.
You're ready to go now. I mean, I want to show it to you now, but believe me, tomorrow you'll see it. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, no problem.
Some initiative in this for you.
Yeah, we gotta take that, and then we gotta integrate it into the back of GMC, so that everybody has their own replica site and this, that, and the other. And by Friday or sooner, guys, we will be on the net providing this. We're gonna try to sell a couple hundred of these a day if we can.
No doubt.
And we got a big enough team for that. And we got enough people ready to rock and roll. So we do this real good. Rick will bring us the DMB project, and we'll start getting busy with that. Rick, it's been nice. I'm glad you came along. I will get back a hold of you later on this evening.
Okay.
We'll wrap 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Back 10 o'clock. I hope you enjoyed being on your first GMC.
Man, I am. I just enjoy working with you, man. Us and brothers. So I know money's going to be made no matter what. So nice talking to you guys.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time, man.
All right, brother. Take care.
Well, guys, there you have it. We heard with your own ears. Get ready. Just get on fire. Let's take your thumb out your butt, man. Let's start rocking and rolling. It's time to get busy. So what I'm going to do right now is turn this over to Gloria. Let her end this. Any questions that I haven't answered, I'll probably go down the post. Go ahead, Gloria. What's your question?
That's going to wrap it up for us tonight. If you have any more questions, please feel free to post those questions in the Facebook group on the thread that you're already commenting on, and Mr. Burton will get to those questions. As always, this replay will be available for you in your GMC Tool Suite back office in about 5 minutes. Thank you all for attending. Yes.
Can you edit this to when we start with Rick? We got a lot of stuff going on trying to get him on. Can you
That's
edit
right. At the beginning. So it will be available. It will be just a few more minutes, but it will be available in your GMC Tool Suite back office under the Training tab, Weekly GMC Hangout. It's going to be a little bit longer, so I can edit the video and get it right for you guys. So yes, I will do that.
Thank you very much, guys. Before we end this, Gloria, guys, go to your newsfeed of your page, and talk about some of the things you just heard tonight on your page. If you want to create awareness, if you want to create the buzz, if you want to create people saying, oh, we just heard, you know, the credit thing is on its way, or get with me now, I have the hookup, you know, I'm direct to Rodney, or I'm direct to Gloria, or to Nikolai, or Maria, whatever, okay? And I'm going to do it the way of whoever you came in with the Smart Mark, is who you're going to go to actually and get your product from as well. That way everybody stays in the same, you know, thingamajigger, and we get paid. So it's up to you guys if you choose to own the product or not own it, you still get paid. And how I think we're going to work it is you go through a whole week, okay? You make your money for that week. Say you made $1,000 this week. That we paid on the following Friday or Saturday, something like that, because you need a week to get the commissions together to pay for the following week. So you got like 1 week in a hole, then you get paid, and saying it catches up. You know what I mean, okay? So we're working on that right now, on that part, me and Vince and Mike Brady and Michael Mansell. So we got a lot of stuff working. I got Rick people at InfoSoft working. I got Michael Mansell's team working. I got Silver Advertise team working. We got a lot of stuff we're bringing in here, man, and it was really, really exciting. So I'm really excited about the future of GMC Inc., the future of you guys working with me, the future of training you guys to make, you know, you sell your first, you know, 100,000 or more, or 50,000, whatever your, you know, first your goal is. So I'm pretty excited about that. Guys, take it easy. This is Rodney Burton signing off from the basement. Peace.